Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So this video is going to be another scent trunk unboxing. This is scent trunk women's for the month of July, and if you missed my last video on scent trunk, that one was like a more in-depth kind of review. This one's going to be a more simple, just kind of unboxing on it, but a little bit about the subscription service before we get started. So this is a fragrance subscription service that offers more like unique, high-end, niche kind of fragrances that you're not going to find in any like department store or like Sephora or anything like that. So it's the perfect subscription service for someone who is sick of smelling like everyone else, or if you're just really into fragrance as well. It's an awesome service. Full disclosure, of course, I was sent this box once again, but you guys know that that does not influence my opinion on it. I'm always going to be totally honest with you guys. And I mean, it's fragrances. I'm not going to tell you guys I love a fragrance if I actually hate it. But anyways, a little bit more info. They are currently, I believe, $15 a month for this subscription. They are raising their prices to $18, but they are working on getting larger sizes for their fragrances. They do offer free shipping to Canada as well, which is amazing. At first, honestly, I was kind of skeptical about the new pricing and everything, because at $15 I was already kind of like, this is a little bit expensive for what you're getting. So it's going to kind of depend on how big of sizes they're going to add, because $18 is getting a little bit much in my opinion. But like I did at the end of my last scent trunk unboxing, I am going to be totaling up the value of the samples in this box as well, just to see how much we're getting for our money, basically. One thing too, if you're not sure if you want to spend the money, scent trunk also does have like a giveaway page, and I'll have that link down below. They constantly pretty much have some kind of giveaway where you can win like a free subscription and things like that, so that's really awesome. And another thing I do really like about this company is they are really big on listening to your feedback about the scents you get, and also just like their program as well. Like, I guess they're going to be adding a point system too, kind of similar to like Birchbox and Ipsy, where you can like accumulate points and then redeem them for full-size fragrances, which is fantastic. Yeah, I just wanted to give you guys kind of a quick little rundown on the subscription service in case you missed my last video, and I will have some additional info in the description bar as well, so be sure to check down there if you want to know a little bit more about scent trunk. We are going to get into the unboxing now. So this is what the box looks like, same as last month, so we're going to open it up. So same as last month too, it just comes with the 3 cards for your different fragrances, and then it comes with a little kind of pouch that carry your fragrance samples. And something that I was really happy to see this month is that they added little fragrance blotters, which I realized this, I kind of started thinking about it after filming my last unboxing. I was wishing they had included something to spray the fragrances on, because I just sprayed them like right onto the little info cards. So I'm just really happy to see that they included this. I think it's a really nice touch and something that was very well needed. Okay, I'm really sorry. I just realized I had my fan on, so I'm sorry if you could hear that. I turned it off now. Hopefully it wasn't too noticeable. Okay, so opening it up, these are the 3 fragrance samples. First thing is the sizes are already a bit bigger than last month, which I really appreciate. They're still not huge, but they're all a better size. I got like one really small one last month, so this is nice to see. So the first fragrance is called Ubar Woman by Amouage. I'm probably butchering that name, so I'm very sorry. But on all the cards, they have a little description of it, the notes, the time of day that it is most suitable for, and they also have the full-size price, which this one is very expensive. It retails for $354 Canadian, which is insane. So it says this is a nighttime fragrance, and the notes are tangerine, orange, jasmine, tuberose, sandalwood, and patchouli. So let's take a little bit here and spray that on. Ooh, okay, so that is very heavy and intense, like right off the bat. Oh, it's very strong. I don't think I like this one. I can't really smell like any of the citrus notes in it. It's just very heavy and very floral. Like, I smell the jasmine a lot, and jasmine is one of my like least favorite scents. I have like some perfumes that I really like that have jasmine as a note in them, but it's usually like not as intense. Like, I hate the smell of just like pure jasmine. So I'm really thinking I don't like this one. It's once again very heavy and like musky, which kind of like all my fragrances in the last box were very heavy, and I didn't like that. I mentioned that I wanted more like summery fragrances, because like I think a box that's coming out in like July should kind of like fit the season a little bit more, but that's just me. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this one. It is just too heavy and too floral for my preferences. Definitely not something I would wear in the summer, and it does say this is a nighttime fragrance as well. And I am going to set these all aside once again, just like I did last time, and kind of revisit them once I am done the video, once I've had like a minute to sit. So the second fragrance is from a brand called Imaginary Authors, and it is called Falling Into the Sea, and it says the notes of this are grapefruit, lychee, lemon, bergamot, sand, and exotic florals. So I'm hoping this is going to be a lot lighter and more summery. The little description for this one's really cute. I'm hoping this is going to be nice and like beachy and fresh. It's all about like summer and the beach, and like it says lemon trees and Naples and things like that. So we're gonna smell this one. It says it is a daytime fragrance. Okay, I like this one definitely better than the first one. It's definitely more fresh and citrusy, which I appreciate. Citrus is totally like the scent family I really like in the summer. It is fairly masculine though, I find. Like it has kind of like a cologne kind of hint to it. This is definitely closer to a fragrance I like. I'm not 100% sure though, just because like I said, it is a little bit more masculine than I tend to like in a fragrance. But it definitely has more of like a beachy, laid back kind of vibe. It's not so heavy and intense. I like this one better definitely, but I'm still not in love with it, so we're gonna move on. So the final fragrance is from Note Fragrances, and it is the Yuzu Vanilla scent. And Yuzu, I believe, is like a kind of like mandarin orange. So hopefully this one is nice. It says the notes are Japanese yuzu, neroli, ylang ylang, vanilla, and patchouli. It is once again a daytime fragrance, and the longevity, it says, is a little bit less on this one. It says that in Japan, it's a traditional custom to bathe in yuzu fruits to relax the mind and calm the body. And it says it's supposed to have a nice yin and yang with the warmth of the vanilla and the kind of bright yuzu scent. So, oh, this one's really interesting. Oh, it has a really weird scent at first, which I'm guessing is the yuzu. It's like a very green citrus note right off the bat, if that kind of makes sense. Honestly, I don't love this one either. There's just something about it that's like a little bit off. Like, it kind of stings my nose a little bit. It's very, very green, even though I don't think this is meant to be like a green fragrance at all. That's kind of what I'm getting from it. Still don't think this is something I would like to wear. Yeah, there's just something off about it. It's very odd. Okay, so I let them all sit for a couple minutes. We're gonna revisit them really quickly. So the first one, this is the Ubar Woman. I still really don't like this one. It is way too heavy and intense for me and kind of like musky, and I just don't like this one. The second one was the Falling Into the Sea, which I actually like a lot better now. It's quite a bit sweeter. It's kind of lost that kind of like masculine kind of tone to it. So I actually like that. That is probably one I will end up wearing and trying out. And then the third one, once again, is the Yuzu and Vanilla. I still don't like this. There's just something really, really weird about it that just isn't like working for me. Yeah, I don't know. It's just not a pleasant smell. So yeah, that was my scent trunk box for July. The total value of this box was about like $16 or $17. So you are getting your money's worth for this one. And I think with this box, they definitely kind of got a little bit closer to the more kind of like summery kind of vibe that I like for my scents, excluding the first one that we did, the one from Amouage. But I think they got a little bit closer, but I'm still not in love with the fragrances. I would probably only wear the one, like I said, the Falling Into the Sea by Imaginary Authors. So yeah, not in love with this box because two of the fragrances I really did not enjoy. So yeah, that's kind of the gamble though with any subscription service. I mean, there's no guarantee that you're going to love it every time. But I'm happy that at least the sizes were a little bit bigger this time and that the value is there, even though I'm not going to get use out of all three of them, which is kind of a bummer. Let me know what you guys think of this subscription service and if it is something you are wanting to try. Like I said, I'll have additional info and details down below, as well as their contest page if you want to try winning a free subscription to the service. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys!